everyone, thanks for joining us here at Entertainment Buzz. Remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe. I'm Michelle Lea, and today we are in the studio with The Beans, and that's B-E-E-N-S, not B-E-A-N-S. Yes. Is there a story behind that, guys, that you want to share with us?
Doses, lay legumes, 2 E's. Met these guys at school, met this guy at Belmont, and we kind of decided to form a little group together called The Beans. Got it after the phrase "cool beans" from the movie Hot Rod. Thank you. But yeah, so we looked up some band names, and The Beans was already taken with EA, so got to get creative and go 2 E's.
Definitely good on the creativity. So since we got that out of the way, do you guys want to go and introduce yourself, say what you do in the group, and tell us kind of where you're from?
Well, hey, I'm Charlie. I'm the lead guitar player. I'm from South Georgia. And like he said, we met up at Belmont. Me and Rocky were roommates freshman year, and then Rocky ended up meeting Addison.
Yeah, I'm Rocky. I grew up in East Tennessee. I play guitar and mandolin and just kind of a bunch of other crazy stuff. But yeah, so I've met Addison through Belmont, through a club rugby team. We met up, and there's this thing in Nashville called Live on the Green. It's basically a free concert series that goes on like August, September. And I was like, hey, are you doing anything after this? You want to just go to this with me? And it kind of worked out from there, you know?
Oh, yeah. That was a pretty fun night. That was pretty good. My name's Addison. I'm the rhythm guitarist. I'm the singer, write the songs. Well, kind of do that together. Born and raised in Nashville, grew up in Mount Juliet. But yeah, met these guys at Belmont. Met this guy one morning after he woke up on my couch.
Word.
Didn't know this guy. Had a fun night the night before. I saw all Rocky and everybody sleeping.
Drank lots of juice.
Yeah, drank lots of juice and
Gatorade. This is the family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. Yeah, we drank lots of juice and Gatorade and Coca-Cola and milk. Yeah, vitamin D. Yeah,
got
chocolate
the
milk.
cookies going.
Yeah, got the cookies going. Yeah.
Yes.
No, but yeah, I walked out of my bedroom and I saw him sleeping on my couch, and I was like, "Who are you?" And he said the same thing back. I was like, "Well, I'm Addison. And this is my apartment." And then boom, there you go.
That's definitely a good way to do it. You guys have sort of this folk rock sound that is amazing. I really enjoy it. You've been playing some really interesting venues lately, like Fat Cat Slim's and the Mockingbird Theater. What are some of the favorites you played around Nashville?
Man, favorite that I've played so far is sound-wise is Mockingbird Theater for sure. Can't go wrong with playing in a theater. It's not a super big place, but the sound you can get in there is just awesome. It's a really good spot. But Fat Cats is a really fun time. It's a nice little bar area near downtown. It's fun. But Franklin's been really good to us playing at Kimbro's, and that's just a blast playing there.
Love Kimbro's.
So, who has inspired the sound that you have come up with?
Man, for me, I grew up, my parents showing me a lot of like classic rock and stuff like that. Like every day on the way to elementary school, me and my dad would listen to Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Nirvana. Then my mom would be showing me like Red Hot Chili Peppers, stuff like that. But then like kind of getting on my own and like figuring all that music stuff out, I listened to a lot of like folk music, like Drew Holcomb, Bahamas, Dawes is another big influence for me. But listening to like Lightning 100 over the last couple of years in Nashville, really good indie station, it's really like shown me a whole lot of awesome other music, like blues rock, a lot of more alternative like southern rock and stuff like that. Really cool music.
What about you, Rocky? Who would you say has inspired you?
I grew up in Bristol, Tennessee, and there's this little festival every year in September called Rhythm and Roots. And they'll have a bunch of artists come in, kind of country bluegrass style, a little bit of rock here and there. They'd have people like the Drive-By Truckers and Steve Earle. Lots of people would come through there, even like smaller bands that you'd see, and they'd go up and they'd just blow up, like Dr. Dog, and we had Marcus King there. So just kind of, being able to grow up with like a festival in your downtown is just really cool. It's a really cool experience.
I started off with listening to just, like whatever was on the pop rock radio stations, like whenever you're like 13, 14, and just like Addison was saying, Rocky's like you grow up listening to classic rock in the car, and then that turns into you just kind of going deeper and deeper into artists, and it's like they say, like you listen to one artist that you love, and then you listen to the artist they love so much, and you go back, and then growing up in South Georgia, Allman Brothers was just everywhere, so that's just kind of part of my soul.
It's definitely good music.
Oh, it's so good music, and you really just can't help but it just kind of becomes a part of who you are. And especially as a guitar player with Dwayne Allman, and then later on Derek Trucks and Warren Haynes, it just turns into becomes a part of your playing.
The dirtiest man with the slide.
The dirtiest man with the slide.
Okay, so I'm gonna get real serious on you for just a minute. This is a judgment-free zone. And
Perfect.
It's safe to tell me, if you weren't playing music, what would you be doing right now?
Probably just working full time. You know, just trying to make money. I just got a job at Barstool Sports recently, running a division of Nashville for them. And whenever the whole Barstool Sports book, like their whole betting side of stuff, I'll be doing having to deal with a whole lot of gambling stuff like that. And everybody losing money in Nashville on sports teams they don't want to bet on. But yeah, I'll probably just be working.
Yeah, I'll probably be working a lot too. We're just doing, some outdoorsy stuff. I do a lot of like fishing or like wildlife photography. Or, I'd probably just invest more into my car too, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
Charlie?
I mean, I know that I would have probably just gone to UGA and studied law school. But, like I say, working, I'm getting my real estate license right now. So I'd say it really is not too much of a hindrance in our life as far as other types of careers.
Yeah, you guys seem to be pretty just balanced out with
It's a
work and the
bonus.
music and getting to do this. So if somebody came to you right now and said you get to play your dream venue, where are you playing?
Ryman Auditorium, hands down. If you're from Nashville, like that's gonna be anybody's answer. They're like the Grand Ole Opry, or just even to play like a big festival like Bonnaroo.
Bonnaroo's always been my dream.
Like a big festival like Bonnaroo, like that would be awesome. That'd be wild.
That's up
That'd be so cool.
Didn't you guys recently play a festival? Your first festival?
We did.
We did,
Oh
actually,
man,
yeah.
that was a hoot and a half.
Yeah.
It was that was. Would we
Crazy.
call that a festival now? It's
Yes, you would call it a festival.
It was basically just like a bunch of stages in the woods. We called it the Wook Fest.
Oh yeah, family friendly. Lots of people just going out and
Having a
camping,
family friendly time.
having a lovely time. in the
Really getting to
sunshine.
know their inner selves.
Yeah.
So I hear you guys are going to play us a song today.
Yeah, we're gonna play our new single that came out very recently. It's called "The Ride."
I've heard this one and I really like it.
It's awesome. I think it's one of our definitely more folky ones, but like this is a song that we really just like did as hard as we could, and we really just delved into the writing on this and just the composition of the instruments and the whole song. We really just kind of wanted to get creative in this one.
All right, well, I'll turn the show over to you guys, and I hope you listeners are following along.
Where's my quarter inch? Thank you, sir. Now I gotta lower this. Down. There we go. Perfect. Should be fine. There we go.
Do a little tuning before we start.
Sure. Tuning time? I think I'm pretty good. Sounds in enough tune for jazz.
Good for jazz.
Close enough for jazz. Y'all ready?
Oh yeah.
Let's get it.
1, 2, 3, 4. You might be the light of day. All along the road you show me the way. I found myself and picked me up one step at a time. You show me yours, I've shown you mine, and neither is the same. The highway splits, don't ever forget the times we made. One town down, you're next to me on replay. on through to that overpass. When life gets hard, don't give up yet. Just relax, don't break a sweat. The highway splits, don't ever forget the times we made. One life away, we'll meet each other on that day.
That's amazing, guys.
Thank you.
you so much for doing that for us.
Appreciate it.
So, what's next? What's coming next?
What's coming next for the boys? Well, at the last show that we just played at Mockingbird, we got the whole show recorded live on video with the audio and everything. So I might put out some live stuff. We're working on the next EP right now. Got a couple of those songs done, and they're sounding
Pretty good.
They're sounding pretty
Sounding
dang
pretty
good.
That's definitely
Like,
a good sound there.
I know earlier we were talking about just kind of like how the sound of everything changes in the music and stuff like that, and this whole next EP is just a leg up on everything.
That is fantastic. And I want to say thank you. Before we close out, I want you to tell the viewers, where they can find you on social media, follow you, all that fun stuff.
Cool. They can find us on Instagram at The Beans Official with 2 E's, BEENS. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming services. You can find me, Addison Simmons Music. There you go. What about you, Rocky?
Rockshire.
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 Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple.
At Chuck Muck Johnson.
Chuck Muck Johnson. There we go.
And thank you guys again so much. I want to thank our viewers for tuning in again. Make sure you like, share, follow, and subscribe. I'm Michelle Lea, and we are out.